Good morning. I am Betty Adair, and I'm sharing the good news this Canada Day. I'm thinking how blessed we are to live in a land of all seasons. It is comforting, especially during these strange and fearful times of COVID and other human illnesses, to know that God's world continues to rotate and the seasons continue as usual. I often think of the troubled times that Jesus lived through and how he continued to care and love for his people. I have chosen for Canada Day from the Old Testament an old favorite psalm for today, one that I learned at a very early age and really didn't know or question the history of its origin. The book of Psalms is a collection of 150 ancient Hebrew songs and prayers. Psalms give voice to personal feelings. They are poetry, not doctrinal essays. The writers were frequently more interested in how something felt rather than what it meant. Think of the Psalms as an entry in a diary, reflecting our most intimate encounters with God. The Cultural Study Background Book of the Bible tells us the various Psalms help us to see that God responds to us in our emotional highs and lows. It is very easy to forget the highs and lows while surrounded by nature at its best. King David himself, a shepherd, begins this psalm with "The Lord is my shepherd." Please join me in this old favorite. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. An analogy of Christ as a shepherd and his chosen ones as sheep is reinforced in several scriptures in John and Hebrew. The shepherd is the power and protector of his flock. The sheep are helpless without him. David had complete trust and confidence in God in his way. The rod and the staff are the shepherd's tools and are used to guide and correct the path of the sheep. Much in the same way, God has to oftentimes guide and occasionally correct our path. After all, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And if we follow and have confidence in our shepherd, we shall fear no evil. His rod and his staff shall comfort us. And that is your good news for today. Happy Canada Day. God go with you.